My bad, y'all. I had that on loop. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Good night, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Um, I was just gonna go live on my backup channel, but I figured I'd just do both, and then depending on what happens, like I might just go back to my backup channel. But I just like to stay on my backup channel. It's a lot safer over there. I dropped a link. I don't drop. Let me say something because I mentioned a lot of people don't understand why like I don't acknowledge the chat. When I go live, it's normally a lot of times it's a recording of me. So on StreamYard, you have the option to go live or you can record it and you can schedule to air it later. So I'll do the recording maybe like the night before or something, and then I'll schedule the live later on. So if I'm completely not acknowledging the chat, so a lot of times that's just a recording. I wish they would distinguish between whether it's an actual live or a recording, but StreamYard, I don't think they give you that option. But what's up, everybody out in the sector in the YouTube streets? What's up, everybody? Let's see. Give me 1 second to get everything together. There's been like usual, a lot going on. There's always a lot going on, isn't there? I'm seeing that somebody's getting rewarded for their bad behavior. See, that's the question. That's what enables Shotkin to do the things he does is keeping it plain. Rewards him for bad behavior. Yeah, I don't understand that. Apparently, so I saw Ness's live. I went to sleep earlier tonight than usual, and then I woke up earlier than usual, and then I saw Ness was live, and then I think Molly Mayback said something to me about like, what's going on here? Can you explain this? And I'm like, I don't know anything about it. So it's like she was asking me something about Hoodie. Somebody paid Shakim $1,000 to not talk on Hoodie, Hood Conservative, and I said I don't know anything about that. Well, I know he paid $1,000 to not talk about the teacher, but I don't know about the hoodie thing. But I said that must have just recently happened, which obviously it did. Child, I wish I had it that easy. I wish it was that easy for me to make that $1,000, but I'm not. I don't cause a ruckus on here like I used to. Some things have to be put away. You can't be on 10 all the time. Yeah, you can't do that. But yeah, I guess if you're just running amok and just want to completely like I don't know, terrorize people. I guess you can be paid off to not go after people. Shit, I would pay for that headache. If somebody was blackmailing me or somebody was if somebody was on my neck and I just didn't want to be bothered with it, I paid for them to go away too. So I mean, I can see that. Money motivates a lot of people to do various different things. It just depends on what you're willing to do or willing not to do. But I missed the fucking eclipse today. I was I went to the grocery store after work. And thought it was about a thunderstorm. I thought it was about to storm and start to get like dark. I did not know that was the eclipse. I completely I completely missed that. I completely missed it. I did not see where did I drop the what's up living life to the fullest? That's my favorite. That's my one of my favorites. Muslim, if you're out there, can you drop in the chat something so I can put something on your like give you a wrench, please. But I didn't miss the eclipse. How was the eclipse where you were at living? Did you guys did you see it? I have not been following that. I'll be honest. Like I work so many hours. I work so many hours. Like because not only that, but I'm also doing something else on the side to change my skill. So I'm going into a completely different field. So I'm also going to school as well. So I'm changing my whole career path too. So I have to do. It's like working two full-time jobs. So a lot of time I don't have a lot of free time anymore. So I miss out on a lot of what's going on. So I get it like behind. Last week was a pretty was an easy week. So I had a lot more free time more than usual. So I was able to go live more often than I normally do. But I missed the eclipse. I knew people were talking about it. I almost missed the darn earthquake. Yeah, there was an earthquake over here, right? So we've had an eclipse and an earthquake. What does this all mean? Do you think that's all means something? Is this a spiritual revelation, or do people making a big deal out of nothing? A lot of people are getting into their what is it? Ast I don't know how to pronounce that word good. Astrology. Astrology. How do you say that word? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I try to get into astrology, but I don't know, it's confusing. I know my sun sign and my moon sign, but my moon sign is Cancer. My sun sign is a Leo. Um, yeah, other than that, but a lot of people say that there's things that happen when these eclipses happen that are that are, if anything is unusual, people like will put it on an eclipse or something like that, or the full moon. Or I definitely believe in that because people believe that since the ancient of times. Why would they? Where would that come from? Where did human beings get that knowledge to know to follow that? That's been around for a long time, regardless of religion. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna have what's up, Lemon. What's up, Ron P? Shout out to Lemon. Let me give you a wrench because just because I want to. I don't know if I can from StreamYard. I don't know. Yeah, I think I gotta be on because I'm from on my iPad right now. So what's up, Ron P? Lemon, living life. I saw YouTube cameras was online. I guess I didn't realize that she was live right now, but salute and shout out to YouTube cameras. I'm a recent subscriber of hers, so I enjoy her content. Um, I don't know where she's from. I like to hear her accent though. She's very beautiful. If that's her in those pictures, she's a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful than like a brown skinned, dark skinned girl. There really isn't. People people have preferences, but I think actually the darker you are, the better looking you are. I much rather I'd rather be darker than lighter. I'm much rather that. I think dark skin just generally looks better, but that's me. Um, but yeah, she's beautiful. Um, so I guess she's beef sector. She covers a lot of that. I've been tuning in and out to what's been going on in that the beef sector. Some of it I can't keep up with because I don't I don't know all the people, but I have a few channels that I'm subscribed to, like Lemon. I'm subscribed to Lemon Ness, Brianna. Those are the main three that I'm most familiar with. Code. I guess Code Fam, HQ. Shout out to Binary and all them. Um, NBK, NBK, and Code and Binary are holding it down. Yeah, they're holding it down. I would love to see Brianna on that show, though, as a contributor, like as a co-host. I really would like to see Brianna. I think she would be awesome. I think they do need a woman voice on that panel, um, because when they had, I guess there's been something with Jadon and then some man. There was a kerfuffle between Jadon, and she's been on panels all day. Does she work? Like, no, I know shade to Jada, but like, she's online on panels a lot, like a lot. Like that woman lives on a panel, and if you like talking that much, I would just go live on my own channel because I think I'm subscribed to her too, and she said that I've heard her say that she don't like to drop the link, she just likes to talk. So but yeah, she like I guess she had a exchange and it had something to do with the LGBT community or something like that. Was and then the Civil War. I don't know. I know she was on the panel strong today. There was not a panel. There was not a channel I did not click on where she was not up there on the panel. I mean, shout out to you if you can do that. If you have time to do that. I love where people are. Well, I guess it depends on what you prioritize your time with. Yeah. See, this is lower priority for me. Low priority. And I really don't. And I go on panels and in in our sector, in the Umar sector, is like it's not like how it used to be. People used to hit panels a lot. It used to be a lot of people on panels, but that doesn't happen as much anymore. People kind of, yeah, it's different. Somebody was, I had dropped the link for somebody because they were gonna chop it up with me. But if they're not coming up, I'm going back to bed. So you baited me into fucking coming live. You lying, no good motherfucker. He's messy. What's up? What happened? What's up? What happened? Lemon, that mess was for real. Living life. My bad. What happened? What happened? What happened? I do was I do was 6 hours a day though. Oh yeah, I checked that out, Lemon. Yeah, that was good. That was that Saturday open panel. That was a good show. So shout out to Lemon for that. Yeah, I like that. I watched pretty much the whole thing. I'll be honest, I'd be watching y'all on two times fast. Yeah, most people in YouTube, if they go live, I watch them on a higher speed so I can get through the live because people be going live for a long time, like, you know. So like I wish people would have I wish there were like highlights of like where to go to. So if you're not in the know, it's easy to be unplugged from everything. That's why I value like clip channels, you know. I don't know if the beef sector has clip channels. Y'all really should have a clip channel to go over like to highlight the most important things that are going on with y'all sector. I don't know if y'all. I'm sure y'all are so big. If we have one, y'all definitely should have a clip channel as big as y'all are. But that man, that Jay Dunn got into it with, I subscribed to him a long time ago, years ago. Like I know him as Spill It Boy because he used to do mukbangs on another channel. So I didn't know that that's who that was. I didn't know he was in the beef sector. I did not know that. Yeah, I know about Spill It Boy that would do mukbangs, but I didn't know about. I was once wondering why he was eating all the time, but I didn't know about what mukbangs were. I was like, why is this man eating all the time? But and he had these blue contacts on or something. This black man with blue contacts used to eat all kinds of good food. I remember one live he was eating Popeyes and he was trying the new chicken sandwich. I think they said his name is John or something like that. Yeah, Muslim. You baited me. Where did I just see his little eyes in here? Let's salute to Beautiful. Thanks for stopping by. Ron, I know we beef sector deep around these parts. Yeah, y'all are. Y'all got a big ass sector for real. Thanks for stopping by. What happened? I appreciate you. You know, I appreciate you. Unlike some people, I actually appreciate when people like and subscribe to me. I don't even barely put my cash. I don't advertise my Cash App really because it's not for money for me because I don't really care about that. It's whether I have the time. Like I do something like on my own. Like I'm not like that doesn't move me. But mind you, if you can make money on this, definitely do you. Because there's been people, even in our small sector, that have made some good money off this thing. I don't want to evoke his name, but somebody that likes to, I'm not even going to go there. Anyways, let's say they're stuck in the past and they made some good money off of another. Some man was paying him very good money to talk about, you know, Smoke God. He was making some good money back in the day. I hope that doesn't start a conspiracy because I mentioned his name. See now, y'all think? I wonder. No, I know he ain't trolling. Smoke God, be serious. Lemon, you follow a lot of people over here. Lemon, I think you might be. I think you might be both sectors by now, aren't you? Aren't you? Because you have a lot of subscribers. Have you gained subscribers since you've been fucking with the people in the Umar sector? Because you know quite a few people. Like I'm surprised that you know the people that you do, or if you're familiar with some of the people, or because you catch up. You know a lot about stuff that's going on in our sector. In fact, why don't you just? I think that there should be like um, like y'all should cross. Like there should be like Code Fam covers beef sector, and someone over there should cover like. Well, there's not much in our sector to cover. Yeah, we're so small. It's not even it's pointless. That's why they're so afraid for things to get out because they don't want like they want to keep things in house. I mean I get it, but yeah, keeping it plain paid Shakim $1,000 to not talk about hood conservative. Did he specify a time limit on that? Like, because for when he paid to not talk about Carrie Ann in January, that was supposed to be for 30 days for a month. So did he specify a time limit on that? I'm loving how these people just don't get I have my own suspicions behind why why it's why particular people are selected for that to not go after, but I wonder if I should say that or not. Let me look at my commercials. Give me a second, y'all. Quick commercial break. All right, thanks for waiting, y'all. Yeah. So, hey, beautiful. Did you know about that? Lemon is cool as shit. Yeah, he is cool. I like him. I definitely like Lemon's channel. If y'all don't, if y'all don't know, I mean, everybody from our sector knows about Lemon. So, if not, y'all subscribe and get plugged in over there because he has some good stuff. Like the Saturday open panel was awesome. I like that. He kind of is like a fuses like our sector. Like a lot of our sector is like what is what's current in our sector is like over there on Lemon's panel as what's going on Lemon's channel now. So like if it's over there, it's something that is worth covering, I would guess. But if it doesn't get over there, then it's not really significant. That's my opinion. I don't know. But do y'all think that Shakim's gonna live up to this whole thing with the not talking on hood conservative for, like I said, I don't know what the time limit of it is, but he got $1,000 apparently. Shakim, I don't believe, but keeping it plain, I don't know him for being a liar. Mikey has Mikey mad because he couldn't hit my link. Um, y'all got something going on? I don't really see Mikey in here. Is he even in here? I don't see Mikey. Thank you, beautiful. What happened? Oh my God, Lemon. Oh my God. OMG. OMG, what? Where's Mikey at? I don't see him. Our sector's complicated. It's not really complicated. Well, um, is it complicated? I don't really think it's complicated. It's been people been here for years, and it's been people are still stuck on old things. So people like what's currently going on. People still bring up things from years ago. So it is confusing and complicated because you have what's going on today, like within the last like month or two. You have that happening along with people bringing up things from 4 years ago. So that's all confusing. Like, if you don't know, um, like our entire history, somebody, LV the showman, he did a history of our whole sector, like in like a 1 hour documentary or something crazy. Like he did a whole documentary on our sector. It's been that was a few years ago, but he did a good job on that. People don't give credit to LV, but LV like is like he's one of the like most talented people over here. Like LV is one of the original people from our sector, and he is he has really been instrumental over here in our sector. So if y'all don't know about LV the showman, definitely I would put out links, but I'm on my phone, so I don't know. I can't do all that. If I click out of this, I don't know if I'll be able to click back in. Did anybody see Muslim? Yeah, they really did. What happened, Living? What was Mikey trying to do? He's trying to hustle people for some more money. Yeah, he literally bought a gaming chair. Mikey got bought a gaming chair by some woman led the way on just recently cussed out. But people like who they like. I ain't buying no 40-year-old man no gaming chair. I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. You work for a living, you should be able to buy your own gaming chair. I ain't. What the fuck? 40-year-old man asking for birthday cash apps. Give me a break. Mikey is interesting. He's I don't know. LV is the go. Yeah, definitely. I like LV. What's going on? Living life. What happened? He's annoying sometimes. Yeah, he is. That is true. I don't mind binary giving commentary. I'll be asleep, but I'm sure I will hear about it. What's he giving commentary about, Lemon? Like, what's the thing going on over there? He was in your chat talking nonsense, so I wouldn't allow him to hit the link. Oh, okay. He was talking shit to you? Okay. Are you able to give out wrenches living life? I don't know if I'm able to put you as if I could elevate you up from over here, I would. Like a moderating manager or something. I think the moderating manager can give out wrenches, but you gotta be careful who you give out wrenches to, because people can go back. I didn't know this, but you can go back into people's like channels, like their lives, and like edit and delete. I don't know about edit, but you can definitely delete comments and stuff. Like you can. So I don't know, when you need evidence, like especially in our sector, like because people will definitely twist your words. Having a paper trail of your comments is definitely beneficial because people will definitely throw a narrative on you in a minute. Was he trying to hustle people for some more money? Mikey don't even really do content. Like I don't know what he like does something like I think he does like some gaming stuff, but I think that's about it. But Mikey doesn't like I don't really have a problem. I don't have a problem with Mikey. Mikey's harmless. He's harmless. He's annoying, but he's harmless. He don't mean anything. Like he's not vicious. Like he's not like someone that you should like not fuck with. He's just annoying sometimes, but he's not like mean. Like he's not mean spirited. Like some people just have a mean spirit to them. Like they're motivated just by just by something different. He's not on that time. So yeah, binary is going to go live at 7 a.m. I believe. I wonder what time that is on. I used to live out in Arizona for a couple years. I did not like Arizona. I did not like it. It was the first time I've been into an area where they didn't have very many black people. Like the city does not have like I was living in Phoenix. Um and the city does not have very many black people. I thought it was the oddest thing. I've never been to a place where they don't have very many. I've never lived in a place where there's not many black people. Like that was weird. Like I'm not I'm talking outside of neighborhoods. I'm talking about like a whole city does not have very many black people. Though that's weird. Living in a place where they don't where like you have to hunt down a barber shop or a barber and stuff like that. Um I didn't that was it. That was interesting. I actually had to find a black person out in public and ask them, who cuts your hair? Where's your barber at? Where do the black people live at around here? Like where are they at? And I did not know that uh minister that Louis Farrakhan lives in Phoenix too. Like I think that's where his main house is in South Phoenix. He has a big house in South Phoenix that it's like behind all these gates. Um, that's actually if the black people that are there, like they're on in South Phoenix. There's still not that many of them, but if there are there, they're over in South Phoenix. I found that out, but that's where Louis Farrakhan's house is. Yeah, it took me a oh, but the weird thing about Phoenix though is they have the best soul food. They don't have very many black people, but they have the one of the best soul food restaurant places I've been to. Like if Binary hears this, he knows about Lolo's chicken and waffles. Lolo's, oh my god. Or Mrs. White's. Those places were my favorite there. Like I definitely fuck with Lolo's chicken and waffles and Mrs. White's. Lolo's Chicken Waffles is the son of Mrs. White. They have like this family. I love to see like generational like black business owners, like because the mom is Mrs. White and she's had that her restaurant there since like the 60s or 70s in Phoenix as a black business, and then her son started Lolo's Chicken and Waffles. I love to see stuff like that. And Lolo's has like several locations, and it's nice in there. It's a very nice restaurant, very nice. Like it's really nice in there. Like it looks like something like out of like from Atlanta. Like it's a very nice restaurant. They have one in Scottsdale and the one in Phoenix. And I was looking back on I was looking at my old apartment back when I lived in Phoenix, and that rent to now, woo, that was a lot. This was before this was before this was when it was just me. Like I didn't have a kid or anything. So I just had just like a one bedroom. And then my apartment was almost 800. Yeah, it was almost 800. Like it was seven something. You know that apartment today, and this is like 10 years later. That apartment today. You want to guess how much that apartment is? A one bedroom. How many square feet was that? 700 square feet or something like that. 700 square feet. Almost $800. That apartment was almost it's like 14 something for a one bedroom in Phoenix. Now, granted you, I was in a great location because I was right off the light rail, like right on the light rail, like right on the light rail. So like I was in a perfect location. I was close to downtown, and I was like, it was nice, but it's expensive. I like for a one bed, that's crazy. But I mean, we got those prices out here on the East Coast too. So I mean, housing is just expensive, just in general. They act like they don't want people to live inside dwellings anymore. But yeah, shout out to Phoenix. Sometimes I wondered if I would ever go back to Phoenix. I wouldn't want my. I wouldn't want my. I wouldn't want my. Yeah, I won't want my kid going to an area that. Never mind. I'll keep that to myself. Um, I'll keep that to myself. But yeah, that's the first time I've been around that amount of Hispanic people, like that they were in the majority. Like I felt like I was like kind of pushed aside because most majority of the people there are Mexican, specifically, and I've never lived in a place where they're the majority. Like there's something like 50 some odd percent of the or almost 60% of the population is Mexican. So that was interesting. I got to use my Spanish skills a lot there though, so I was able to practice my Spanish quite a bit when I was there. But well, I can practice that here too. But Caribbean Spanish is different than Mexican Spanish. Caribbean Spanish, like Puerto Ricans and Cubans, they use a lot of slang when they speak, so it's more difficult to understand them, and they talk a lot faster. Mexican, so when they speak Spanish, it's a lot clearer and they speak slower. But I can miss things with people that are from Cuba or Puerto Rico because they speak so much. They speak so much slang and so fast. But I want to move again. I get tired of being in the same place. Like I used to, travel like quite extensively, outside of the country. Like my passport was my best friend. Like after I got out of college, I went backpacking across Europe, and not for very expensive. Like we got cheap tickets to fly to Berlin, and I was there for 30 days and I pretty much stayed in hostels. And Europe is so nice. You can literally sleep on a bench. It's so nice out there. They don't really have it's different. It's just different there. Um, I guess it depends on where you're at though. But yeah, hostels. I would go, I went there after college to backpack, and I flew into Germany and I flew out of Germany. But the cheapest flights at that time were if you were going into Germany, which I was kind of afraid of because I heard about neo Nazis and stuff. And I heard there's still the history with Germany. That was kind of scary to me a little bit, especially I went there alone by myself too. So, um, but it was fun. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I did that, and I did Latin America. Latin America was fun. I kept offending people though in Latin America though. Like their sense of humor is it's not like American sense of humor. Like Americans and especially like English people, that's the people I used to really kick it with. Where if I ran into English travelers, like British travelers or Australian travelers, I made the best of friends with them. But British people were very serious. They were hard to read. Um, they're not like I don't know. They're interesting, but they come across at least these were white people. So I don't know if black people over and black British people are different, but the white ones they act like they were like kind of snubby, like snooty. Is that the word? Australians are fun. They are fun as fuck. They are I always made the best of friends of when I was backpacking was with like the Australians because Australians travel a lot. Americans don't really travel as much as we should. Like we're kind of known across the world as being ignorant, like culturally ignorant, like not knowing another language, like not like it's not like that's just kind of like our reputation. Not everybody feels that way, but if you look across like just our country, not a lot of people even make the attempt to learn a second language or anything or practice it or whatever. I always love to learn about other cultures, but that's me. That's what I find interesting. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I don't have very much to talk about. The only thing going on really is that Kip paid Shaquem rewarded his bad behavior. That's about it. Um, you know, Shaquem was dead wrong what he did. Like you can't say you're Pan African and then when somebody has I am messy and I'm not perfect, but if I if I financially support you, um there's just a certain level of there's just I just I would be more gracious with people than that. I would never I'm so much more appreciative with people's time and their money if someone was to help me. I would never do that to somebody. Never, 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 never. I do I remember loyalty. I do. Believe it or not, I do. And I'm grateful for people's time. I truly am because I know how people's lives are. They have a lot of other people they can support. Like I'll be honest, I'd be spreading myself thin trying to support people. So um, I actually had to scale it back for a time there because I was in other sectors as well. I'm also in the beehive sector. Um, if you couldn't tell from my page, because I do a lot of Beyonce content, or at least I was. Like whenever she would come to Philly, I would record her like certain parts of her shows, and I get some really good views off of that. But the beehive sector is a lot more positive than over here, and than the Umar sector and the beef sector. It's a lot more positive and uplifting. They don't do all this. It's not going back and forth. So if I'm not over here, I'm either over in that over there. That's a completely whole nother sector, and I love it. But I do like to get messy now and then too. Um, but when you're growing yourself, just be grateful for people's time, and people work hard for money. I mean, I understand the value of a dollar because I work for everything that I have. And when I give something to someone, I mean it genuinely because I worked for it. It wasn't given to me freely. So I take that seriously. I don't just scoff at a $5 or a $10 or what the amount people someone gave it and they supported you with it, right? Um, Money's not free. And people have to work hard for what they get, and I understand that. Some people don't. They don't understand the value of money or what it is to work for their paycheck. So that's how you can tell like who's a lot of times who's working, who's not. No, I can't even say that, but you can tell like if somebody wasn't raised to appreciate working or to understand what it means to work for a living. If someone scoffs at any type of support, that means they something was missed along the way. I couldn't even imagine. Wow, that's like there's certain things I would do, and I've done quite a few things that were messy in the sector, but I'm not scoffing off, and I'm not going to be. That's just some poor taste, very poor taste, tacky, very tacky. And I would have gave money like privately. Like if I'm actually doing, I do it in private. I don't do things in the public. Someone put that out. Like that literally was. That's why I had a problem with keeping it plain because he talked about and leaked it out. I messaged Shock him. I said, keeping it plain is messy. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, look at Hoodie's channel. Are you not watching Hoodie's show right now? Keeping it plain put that out. I never spoke on that. I didn't put that out there. I never intended for that. I don't know. When it comes to like that, I don't know. I don't air people out. Not with that. If I mean something and I actually truly mean it, I'm not going to do it publicly. Like because it is from my heart. And it didn't come free. I had to work for everything. So it's a little bit and I'm not saying I'm hurting over it. I mean, it's no thing. Like if that person, if Shaquem needs that money that bad, have it. You don't have to pay. He doesn't have to pay me back. I told him that. I've given him. I've told him when he like disappeared and up and dipped on me, and that's just why he knows because there's a third person, a third party. I had to go out and reach out to get a hold of him because he ghosted me. Because I was sending him texts about if you can't send it back, you can do it in installments. That's where the $20 comes from. And then after a couple days, I was just like, just forget it. If you need it that bad, bro, you can have it. It's not. It's fine. It's fine. Um, I work, so there's I can get more. But I was really shocked because I mean he's like worked like with uh Bombay and like several people throughout the sector, and he had the same thing happen to him with and was complaining about it with Photon, like about Photon stiffing him for money. But at least he got some sort of a product from it. Like, damn, you just took my and you just dipped. Like that was ugly. And I've been like a member and I supported him for a while. Even with I was cool with Carrie Ann and both him. I didn't pick a side. I was still supporting both. Like I was still show some support for him. I was still a member on his page. Um, but yeah, that was it is what it is, you know. Um, I don't see what everybody knows how Shakim is. It doesn't need to be said anymore. So it's not that it's okay. But I was just shocked that he would do that. Like, because he's done well by other people. So, like, I'm a single parent. Like, you really just like you really ghosted me with like I work hard for everything I got, and that was low. Please like and subscribe. You guys have a good night.